I'm begging you. I need your help, and it needs to be right now. Governor Romney is making a huge mistake, and it's going to cost him the election. But it's easy to fix if you'll help me get this message to him. I'm a senior strategist with a resource partner of the SBA. Plus, I'm a behaviorist. If we can get enough people involved, we can make history together and maybe even elect a new president. If you and your friends help, we'll get a huge amount of media attention because of this campaign and be able to run ads on billboards and/or in major media like the New York Times so we can get to the governor. I need just 15 minutes with him, and with your help, we can make this happen. This is the first time in history that anything like this has ever been tried. I discovered something that will get Governor Romney elected, maybe by a huge margin, but we need to act fast. I need your help. Please listen to this message. There are 3 parts, but I'm only going through the first part here. First, Governor Romney's making a huge mistake. He's going after President Obama when he should be going after the Democratic Party, which is much more vulnerable. They caused the economic meltdown that put millions of people out of work, that collapsed the housing market, taking down the entire economy. And now they're asking for 4 more years? Are they kidding? The governor needs to become the educator-in-chief. He needs to educate all Americans about what really happened, how the Democratic Party pushed our country into financial crisis. Once and for all, people need to know what really happened, or we're all screwed. It started with President Clinton. He even admits it on camera, but now he's hoping people forget.
Prophetically, outgoing Federal Reserve Chairman Paul Volcker warned against getting rid of the old law, saying it would lead to another financial crisis.
The Clinton administration presided over the repeal of the Glass-Steagall Act, a key deregulatory move widely seen as helping lead to the nation's financial collapse.
It allowed investment banks, the casino of Wall Street, to invade commercial banks and commercial deposits, and it allowed investment bankers to utilize commercial deposits for essentially gambling.
We are deliberately and certainly with this legislation moving towards inheriting much greater risk in our financial services industries.
So much money was involved that if they went bad, they could affect 100% of the investments and indeed 100% of the citizens in countries, not investors. And I was wrong about that. I said that all along.
President Clinton removed the safeguards. He killed the 50-year-old law that protected us from bank greed. Think about it. The banks have all that cash, trillions of dollars of our money that they're holding. It's not their money. Therefore, they were forbidden from betting it on risky stuff. But with one stroke of President Clinton's pen, suddenly banks were allowed to play high-risk gambling with our money. Then he gave them the time bomb they needed to destroy our economy. With his friend Franklin Raines at Fannie Mae, he created a feeding frenzy with mortgage-backed securities. But the collapse didn't happen right away. President Clinton and Franklin Raines set the charge and lit the fuse. All the while, millions of people thought they were getting rich from the Clinton boom-boom years, but it was fake. The boom-boom they were about to experience had nothing to do with the wealth they thought they were getting. And a few years later, when the banks finally realized it was all fake, that's when the collapse happened. But guess when it happened? 15 months after the Democrats seized control of the Senate and Congress. Suddenly, the Democrats controlled the purse strings of America. Now they could stop Bush from trying to protect us from Fannie Mae. Bush might not have been perfect, but he had nothing to do with our economy collapsing. It was all them, and they're blaming him as a bluff to take your eyes off what really happened. 17 times Bush tried to protect us from Fannie Mae, but 17 times the Democrats stopped him because they were in control. Then, 15 months after they took over our economy, it collapsed. Home values collapsed. Credit dried up. Companies went bust. People out of work. Our economy in ruins. So let me summarize how the Democrats ruined the U.S. economy. In 1999, President Clinton removed the banking law, allowing banks to suddenly become casinos with our money. In 1999, President Clinton changed the rules for Fannie Mae, giving banks the dynamite they needed to blow up our economy. In 2001, Bush gets elected and tries 17 times to stop the madness. In 2005, the Democrats control the Senate and the Congress, blocking all bank reform. In 2006, banks suddenly realized that they were loaded with toxic assets and they panicked. In 2007, the economy collapsed. The Democrats are still in charge, and not surprisingly, they can't seem to fix the economy they broke. And now President Obama wants 4 more years to, as he puts it, so I can finish the job. And they have the gall to blame Bush. They think you're so stupid you'll believe anything. They set it up. They released the rats. They gave them food. They took away all the rat traps. Then they opened the floodgates. And now we're all paying for their stupidity. So now they want 4 more years? After they've ruined everything? They caused the worst financial meltdown in 80 years. We need to throw the bums out while our economy can still be fixed. The definition of insanity is voting for the same people and expecting a different result. This is not a Republican thing or a Democrat thing. This affects all of us. We need to throw the bums out once and for all and take back our country. And the only way we can do this right now is with a powerful education program. This education program needs to be in every commercial and every talk the governor gives. We cannot stop until every American knows the truth that the Democrats ruined our economy and it's time to throw the bums out. And one more thing, Governor Romney is the turnaround guy they brought in to fix our country. He's not the best speaker, but we don't need another speaker. We've already had 2, Clinton and Obama, and they blew up our economy. What we need is someone with a track record of success who will lead us out of this mess and back to prosperity and greatness. Please help me. I have 3 specific things the governor needs to know that'll turn everything around for him. But it's not going to happen unless he listens, and only you can make this happen right now. If you care about this country, let's make history together with this campaign. Let's be the first Indiegogo campaign that elects a president of the United States. You've got to help me get the message out. First, get everyone you know to this site. It's easy to remember, 50 USA. And by the way, it's called 50 USA to remind our president that we actually have 50 states in the United States. Next, please donate anything you can, no matter how small. With your help, we can finally take back our country. Your contribution will help get this campaign all over the news, and it'll let us get the message out to the governor before it's too late. Click the link to donate and tell your friends, please, time is running out. God bless you and God bless America.